Your Excellency, Dr. Kasahun Kofe, Minister of Trade and Regional Integration, Dr. Henry Rotish, AFRIMATS Chairperson, Dr. Oswald Chinamakomu, African Union Commission Representative, Dr. Wynald Low, CIPN President, Dr. Bob Johnson Matthew, OIML President, Mrs. Susanna Muniri Oching, Senior Advisor on Technical Barriers to Trade, respected delegates of the BIPM and PTB, executive members of AFRIMATS, directors general and heads of institutes, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, it is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you all to the Ethiopian Meteorology Institute here at our Quality Village campus. Good morning. Some of our guests asked me earlier about the fresh grass scattered across the entrance. In Ethiopian culture, spreading fresh grass is a symbol of profound hospitality and respect, used to welcome esteemed guests on special occasions. Today, that is you. In this spirit of warm honor that we welcome you today, as we join forces to advance national meteorology capabilities across Africa, a cornerstone of our quality infrastructure. We are deeply honored by the presence of His Excellency Dr. Kasahun Kofe. I must express my sincere gratitude for the unwavering commitment of our political leadership. The Minister's active engagement demonstrates that Ethiopia is firmly on the right track toward technical excellence that meets local, regional, and global requirements. Your guidance, Your Excellency, is deeply appreciated and well taken. At the core of our mandate lies on uncompromising requirement, measurement equivalence for Africa to stand as an equal partner in global trade. Our national meteorology institutes must continuously strengthen their participation in the BIPM mutual arrangement CIPM MRA. Furthermore, the theme of the 19th General Assembly, Meteorology for Digital Transformation, Reliable Measurements for Africa Future, demands practical, actionable solutions. Digitization is vital to help modern industries adapt to rapidly evolving manufacturing technologies. We must stay ahead of changing industrial demands by transitioning towards machine readable certificates and digital calibration tools. Digital transformation requires a fundamental shift in how meteorological data is generated and transmitted, ensuring international traceability, accuracy, and seamless integration with smart manufacturing and automated industrial systems. Meteorology must directly solve real-world economic challenges. This General Assembly serves as an essential platform to share our collective achievements, recognizing that capability created in one member state becomes a shared strength for us all. During our international preparatory meetings, which is part of this General Assembly, I was inspired by several milestones across our continent. For example, NIMISA South Africa is producing and supplying certified reference materials. Kenya has achieved accredited proficiency testing proven capabilities. And Tanzania has successfully integrated metrology into their university curriculum. And I trust we all hear about the many other remarkable achievements that will be shared throughout this assembly. Allow me then to share a few developments from the Ethiopian Meteorology Institute. We have officially launched our chemical meteorology laboratory with high-tech equipment installation and commissioning now complete. My sincere thanks to Avantgard and Thermo Fisher for their technical partnership throughout this setup. In the near future, EMI will begin producing and supplying buffer solutions for pH calibrations. We are launching a new photometry, radiometry, and calorimetry laboratories. We have developed 3 academic textbooks to support university-level meteorology education. Most notably, we have supported the establishment of 2 vibrant private enterprises whose work you can explore at our exhibition booths today. Wright Manufacturing, specialized in track scales, electronic balances, and volume calibration programs. Second, Winner Engineering, manufacturing standard weights and offering accurate mass calibration capabilities. Beyond supplying industrial and public sector clients, thus enterprises are now reliable suppliers to federal and regional legal meteorology bodies. They are therefore among the blessed fruits of our nation's meteorology capability efforts. Looking forward, we must collaborate to solve practical industrial challenges in Ethiopia. Addressing fuel losses, inefficiencies, and volume disputes in fuel transportation is a major priority. To solve these issues, AMI is embarking on an initiative to automate the calibration of road tankers, moving away from slow, labor-intensive manual methods. I highlight this as core example of where technical cooperation yields tangible economic results. We welcome immediate partnership on this initiative and look forward to discussing this further with NMI directors and technical experts during our upcoming sessions. I understand that AFRIMATS Technical Committee have concluded their intensive meetings and are finalizing their reports. I express my deep appreciation for your hard work and dedication. Your technical recommendation will serve as vital inputs for continental harmonization and regional development plans. As active member of the global meteorology community, I extend my gratitude to our international partners, to the OIMA. Thank you for developing world-class meteorological guidelines, which serve as gold standard for both legal meteorology and industrial calibrations worldwide. To the CIPM and BIPM, thank you for facilitating global training programs and twinning arrangements that build meteorological capability across Africa. To PTB Germany, thank you for your unwavering partnership in addressing emerging meteorological demands in our continent. Building on those partnerships, I humbly submit 5 strategic recommendations to accelerate meteorology capabilities across developing NMRs. 1. Continental resource optimization. Developing top-tier meteorological capabilities involves significant capital investment. Rather than duplicating high-cost infrastructure, we should establish regional centers of excellence, such as designated lead laboratories for temperature or high level pressure to serve the traceability needs of the entire continent efficiently, so additional centers of excellence can follow in other fields. 2. Targeted international procurement. We urge the CIPM, BIPM, AFRIMATS, AFCFTA to advocate with international financial institutions such as the World Bank to streamline procurement rules for metrology. Given the specialized nature of metrology, the standard low speed nature of metrology, standard low speed public tendering is often unsuitable. Direct turnkey partnership with established technology providers and advanced NMIs will accelerate effective technology transfer. 3. Accelerate CIPM-MRA partnership. We recommend establishing structured, mentor, peer-reviewed pathways to calibrate and measurement capabilities alongside subsidies from a framework for inter-laboratory comparisons, reducing logistical and financial barriers to emerging NMIs. 4. Inclusive digital transformation. As we transition to digital calibration certificate, we request the IBM support in promoting open source software, modules, and standardized XML schemes to prevent developing nations from being locked out by proprietary software costs. 5. Custom clearance for measurement artifacts. We recommend that metrology organizations collaborate with AFCA and the WTO to advocate for a green channel protocol as well as the World Customs Organization, eliminating border delays and risks of mishandling sensitive metrological artifacts. Dear delegates, our technical teams at AMI have prepared comprehensive tours of our facilities, and we warmly welcome your insights, feedback, and collaboration. Let us use our time together to build a robust, digitally integrated, and harmonized metrology infrastructure for Africa. I wish you all a highly successful and inspiring 19th AFRIMATS General Assembly. Thank you very much.
Dr. Paul Joseph Matthew, President of the International Organization of Legal Metrology, Dr. Henry Hodge, Chairperson of AFRIMATS, Dr. Oswald Chinyakuve, Representative of the African Union Commission, Excellencies, leaders of accountable institutions, distinguished guests, development partners, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. On behalf of the Ministry of Trade and Regional Integration of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia and the market itself, it is an absolute honor to see you in Addis Ababa, the proud diplomatic seat of the African Union and the historic heart of continental solidarity. Excellencies, the convening of this General Assembly comes at a defining moment for Africa. Our continent is advancing towards deeper economic integration through the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA. The historic initiative provides us with an unprecedented opportunity to expand intra-African trade, strengthen regional value chains, promote industrialization, and create shared prosperity for our peoples. However, the success of the AfCFTA will depend not only through tariff elimination, but also by reducing barriers to trade and by establishing reliable, harmonized, and internationally recognized systems of quality infrastructure. Metrology stands at the absolute core of this strategic agenda, with the theme of metrology for digital transformation, reliable measurements for Africa's future. Without accurate, mutually recognized measurements, seamless market entry is an illusion. quality product manufactured in one African state party should move effortlessly into another without facing duplicate inspections or arbitrary technical roadblocks. Harmonizing measurement standards across our borders directly lowers compliance costs, accelerates trade velocity, and cements trust among our commercial enterprises. Ladies and gentlemen, digitalization is about for more than eliminating paperwork. It is a fundamental shift in how we capture data, measure performance, and structure our process to unlock unprecedented transparency and efficiency. By embracing digital methodology across the African continent, we are not simply upgrading our tools. We are laying the essential technological groundwork for the fourth industrial revolution. This is a future defined by the convergence of artificial intelligence, the industrial Internet of Things, and cloud computing, where smart manufacturing, fully connected machinery, and intelligent robotics combine to drive a truly competitive and inclusive digital economy. For Africa to trade more effectively within the continent and compete successfully in the global market, our measurement systems must be reliable, comparable, and mutually recognized. Harmonization of methodology standards and practice can reduce unnecessary technical barriers to trade, minimize duplications of testing and certification, lowers trading costs, and facilitate the smooth movement of goods. A product produced in one state party should not face avoidable measurement-related obstacles when entering another African market. Therefore, strengthening African methodology cooperation is not merely a technical undertaking. It's an important economic and strategic priority for the implementation of the SFTA and the realization of the Africa which we want. Excellencies, Ethiopia is currently undertaking comprehensive macroeconomic and structural reforms under homegrown economic reform agenda. We are laying the groundwork for a highly competitive, market-driven, resilient, and private sector-led economy. Our focus is on modernizing market regulations, expanding export capacity, attracting high-value foreign direct investment, and of course, enhancing domestic institutional industrial productivity. Opening our market simply is not enough. It has to be backed by strong quality standards. Without proper technical rules, free trade can backfire, leaving our markets flooded with unsafe, low-quality goods and hurting fair competition. That's why Ethiopia sees investing in reliable measurement standards and safety inspections not just a technical work, but as a core pillar of our economic transformation. Ethiopia is also committed to promoting a strong national culture of quality. As part of this commitment, we are advancing the Quality Village initiative as a practical showcase of the importance of quality infrastructure and quality consciousness. The initiative is intended to bring together key institutions, services, technologies, and stakeholders involved in standards, metrology, accreditation, testing, certification, inspection, and conformity assessment. This Quality Village will serve as a platform for demonstration, learning, innovation, collaboration, and public awareness. It will help strengthen the understanding that quality is not the responsibility of one institution alone. Quality is a shared responsibility involving government, industry, academia, service providers, consumers, and society as a whole. We believe that quality must be embedded throughout the entire value chain, from production and processing to packaging, distribution, and final consumption. Strong quality culture will enable Ethiopian products and services to meet national, regional, and international requirements. It will improve competitiveness, support export diversification, enhance consumer confidence, and create new opportunities for our producers and businesses. Excellencies, Ethiopia has been taking concrete steps to operationalize its FCFTA commitments and strengthen trade relations with African countries. Our efforts are directed towards ensuring that the benefits of continental integration reach producers, traders, entrepreneurs, women, users, and small and medium-sized enterprises. At the same time, we recognize the successful implementation requires strong coordination among governments, regional institutions, the private sector, and technical organizations. AFRIMATS has an important role in playing in this regard by strengthening cooperation among African national meteorology institutions and promoting harmonized measurement capabilities. AFRIMATS contributes directly to the development of an integrated and competitive African market. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenges before us require collective solutions. No single country can develop all the scientific, technical, institutional, and human capabilities required to address the rapidly evolving demands of modern economies. We must therefore strengthen African cooperation, share expertise, develop common approach, and invest in the capacity of our institutions and professionals. We must also ensure that African countries participate actively and effectively in international meteorology systems. The future of meteorology will increasingly be shaped by digital technologies, automation, advanced manufacturing, artificial intelligence, data-driven systems, climate considerations, and emerging scientific developments. Africa must be prepared not only to adapt to these changes, but also to contribute to shaping them as well. This requires sustained investment in infrastructure, research, innovation, skills development, and institutional capacity. I therefore commend AFRIMATS for its leadership in promoting regional cooperation and strengthening meteorology across the continent. I also express appreciation to the International Committee for Weights and Measures, the International Organization of Legal Meteorology, the African Union Commission, and all partners supporting the development of capacity on our continent. I am confident that the discussions and decisions of this General Assembly will contribute to stronger institutions, deeper cooperation, and a more integrated African quality infrastructure. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as you deliberate during the General Assembly, I encourage you to focus on practical and forward-looking actions that will strengthen measurement capabilities, promote harmonization, support mutual recognition, and facilitate trade. Let us work together to ensure that meteorology serves not only as a scientific and technical discipline, but also as a practical instrument for economic transformation, industrial development, and continental integration. Ethiopia remains fully committed to working closely with AFRIMATS, African institutions, international organizations, and all partners to advance these shared objectives. In conclusion, once again, I would like to extend my warmest welcome to all delegates and wish you a productive deliberations and successful outcomes to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. With this, we thank you so much again. And we're going to proceed outside for a tree planting ceremony, which is part of Ethiopia's Green Legacy effort. So, with the leadership of His Excellency the Minister and the Director